What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Destroy Great Productions with another video. And in today's video, we're just gonna hear a bunch of chirping going on. Still have not fixed the chirp for the seatbelt, so I'm sorry about that. But what we're doing today is we're going to be telling you guys how to get sponsorships. So you're gonna find out all you need to know about how to get sponsorships for your car and help build your brand. Seatbelt chirp is super annoying. Oh my goodness. Oh, what are we gonna do, guys? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do today? All right, I'll show you. First of all, we're gonna do a little pull around a roundabout. There we go. I love this car so much. I love it. Alright, now that we've done that, it's time to get into the video. First things first though, you know, you can't go anywhere nowadays without these. And I had to stop off at a Shell station here to grab some hydration because it's going to be 100 degrees today. I'm going to be making this video for you guys. It's going to be hot. And if anybody knows anything about Washington, the humidity is out of control. Alright guys, figured I'd make some fun stuff with the Challenger, just do a couple drive-bys and a couple exhaust clips for you guys. And just so you guys know, I don't have an aftermarket setup on my car really, it's just some glass packs, the mid-mufflers are deleted, I still have cats on it, and I don't have rear resonators either. So it's basically just the cats with glass packs, and I think they're, I don't even remember what company they're from, but I would not recommend getting glass packs on your car. And since this is a sponsorship, how to get sponsors videos, I thought I'd talk about the first sponsor that I want to talk about is AWE Tuning. And basically I'm going to go with a track edition quad exhaust for this car, and it's going to sound crazy. So that exhaust that you heard is a thing of the past real soon, because I'm going to pick up that AWE track edition. I'm going to go with Cook's long tube headers, and you guys are going to hear a whole different type of beast coming out of the rear end of this car. All right guys, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop outside the car, and if you guys are here for the very first time, I'm gonna show you everything that I've done to my car real quick, because if anybody knows anything about Washington, it's really hot. And when it gets really hot, it's also really humid. So I'm gonna start sweating balls when I'm out there. So we're gonna show you guys very quickly what's been done to the car, and then we're gonna hop back in, we're gonna talk about sponsors and how you can get them. All right, first things first, let's shut this bad boy off. Yes, I do have a automatic, but they wouldn't race us. All right, so let's hop out. Show you guys exactly what's been done. All right guys, one of the first sponsorships that I've ever got was Rohana Wheels, and I want to thank them so much for picking me up as my very first sponsor. You guys are amazing, and I love you guys for that. But they carry some of the hottest wheels in the game, so if you guys want to, their Instagram is right here, so hit them up if you are interested in some wheels and tell them I sent you. All right, then we got all the carbon fiber. Man, I really should have washed this thing up. This thing is filthy right now. I didn't even realize that. I thought I had this thing nice and clean for the video, but I guess I missed the back of the car and the wheels. So the carbon fiber here is all from APR Performance, and it is great stuff, guys. We've got the rear diffuser, we've got the rear wing, which gives it a very aggressive, it's almost like a wicker bill, but it's all one piece and it's all carbon fiber. And then we got the rear diffuser down here. And then we have the side skirts as we go around the car, which also give it a very good aggressive appearance. And then over here in the front, we have the front splitter, which has already started to split, basically because of my just don't pay any attention to this, guys. Just don't. And then we have a Hellcat Hood here from Anderson Composites. They are not a sponsor, but if you guys are interested in getting carbon fiber parts, they are one of the sources out there, which you can do so. And they are a very good company to work with. Nothing but a pleasure. So thank you guys for working with me and hooking it up. All right, let's head back to the back here and let's open up the trunk, show you guys what I got going on in the trunk here. We got the AccuAir system here. Push by 2 air compressors. We have no back seat, and we have a harness bar back here in the same color as the whole theme going on. And then we got a JLW3 here and a custom enclosure made out of fiberglass so that I have all my trunk space still, and it's very, very, very clean. All right, let's shut that. All right, so we've got the harness bar back here all in the same color, which looks really damn good. And then we've got the rear seat out. I sold all the seats for $700 out of this car. And then we have these floor mats, which is the same color. It looks really good. I took these ones out because when I was daily driving it, it was fraying them. So I'm gonna have to get another one, but I'll take you over to the other side and I'll show you exactly what they look like if you haven't seen them before. And it matches all the stitching on the actual seats here. So if you can see stitching here, matches the stitching up here, same color. And these are custom Brom seats from their bespoke team, which took 3 months to get, but every second of waiting was worth it. All right, if you haven't followed me, go ahead and follow me over on Instagram, DG Prods, right there, bam, go follow me. So we have this, got another mask in here. All right, got our bottles of water and our Gatorade and our mask and all this crazy stuff over here. So you can see as the two do match. And this is the floor mats from Diamond Floor Mats. You can hit them up if you guys are interested in them. They come from the UK and they are very well made, except for sometimes they come out. So you got to push them back in. They got these little clips here and you just push them back in. But once you get them kind of lined up and you use the Velcro, they have double-sided Velcro that you can put behind them. It does really help out. So yeah. But here's a look how everything goes with the back seats right there, the floor mats, and then the front floor mats, and then the seats and everything. It just ties in really damn well. And then you got one of my favorite things right here as I get in and show you. This steering wheel is absolutely insane. It was made up by Carbon Fiber Element on Instagram, and I'm gonna post his Instagram handle right here. Hit them up, guys. Honestly, the guy is great. He does all of his own work, and he's very responsive. Not only is he very responsive, but he's also very attention to detail type of man. All right, all of it matches. Literally, all of it matches. Everything is perfectly like I wanted. And if you guys had seen the old video for the carbon fiber steering wheel that I had before, I actually ate about $400 after selling it to somebody else on Instagram. So yeah, make sure that you guys watch that video if you haven't. And this wheel ran me about $13.50 with literally everything customized how I wanted it. We've got the same colors here, same color here, same color there. We've got the side inserts. We've got the bottom finish down here. None of this was done. This wasn't done. This wasn't done. And these weren't done. None of that was done for my other wheel. And it looked like trash straight up. And this stuff right here was made from Rebadge Design. I'm going to hit their Instagram right here as well. So hit them up if you guys are interested. They don't really reply on Instagram very much, but they have their email on their Instagram. So hit them up in their emails if you guys want it. And as you can see, they matched the stripe with this perfectly. And it came out great. It matches everything. It's all carbon fiber and it looks fantastic. Gotta get your electrolytes and hydrate. It's important. All right, guys, so the only things that I really haven't mentioned right now is the tires. The tires are Nitto 555 G2s. They're an all season. I don't really want to run a summer tire. I might now though, because this is only going to be a car that I drive in the summer on nice days like today. Since I have an Audi A5 that has been in the shop for 5 weeks now, I guess. I don't know. I still have the loaner, but that's a totally different video that will be coming out soon. To let you guys know why I do not have my Audi A5 back yet. So yeah, Nitto 555 G2s on the front and the rear. I have 275s in the front and 305s in the rear. And I had Toyo Proxies before. I like the Nittos a lot better. Even though they're both all-season tires, I feel like the Nittos do a lot better in the elements. And now the only thing else that I haven't mentioned is the things under the hood. I'm not getting under that hood today, but I have an AFE cold air intake. I have basically the whole engine bay painted and color matched. I have a strut bar from Grocery Getter Racing, which is an amazing guy right here. Hit him up, Grocery Getter Racing. You will not be disappointed by his strut bars. But other than that, let's talk about sponsors. Let's get into it. I know you're here. I know this has been kind of like a little bit of a ramble, and let's just get right into sponsors and how you can get them. And I'm going to put a timestamp for the people that want just sponsors. So let's go. Okay, guys, so the first step that you're going to want to do is make sure that you make sponsors know that you're serious. And what I mean by that is do not approach a sponsorship company with a stock car. Make sure that you've done something to your car, let them know you're serious, and spend a little bit of money on your car before you start going asking for handouts, okay? It's not just a handout, it's a working relationship with another company where you're going to be able to offer them something in return for them giving you a discount or a discount code on their products, okay? So you need to make sure that you are serious about your car getting modified before you offer yourself up to do some work for a sponsorship company. Number two, and this ties in with number one, is you need to be a presence on social media. You need to have a little bit of an audience before you can ever expect a company to want to pick up your car. Especially if you don't have a lot done to it, you're going to need that backing to make sure that they are going to want to work with you. If you can't get eyes on their product, then they're not going to want to work with you. Simple as that. And now what I did before I ever started asking for sponsors is I grew my social media accounts. I had, I think, 9,000 followers on Instagram, which I'm currently at 12.4, so it hasn't grown a ton, but I feel like at a certain point, if you're not doing super creative or super original content on Instagram, I'm kind of just doing what everybody else is doing right now. I'm just posting videos of my car, posting photos of my car and stuff like that. And it doesn't really get that much traction unless you're actively on it all the time. And right now I'm working 6 days a week. It's really hard for me to get these videos out, but I'm going to try to make at least one video a week on Sundays. Okay. So, with that being said, you need to grow your social media accounts. I think I had 15,000 or 20,000 or something like that on YouTube before I ever even thought of getting sponsorships. And listen, guys, I know there's a lot of you guys out there right now rolling your eyes saying, okay, yeah, that's super simple, right? I mean, honestly, if you want sponsors, you got to do the work. You got to do the legwork. You got to get out there. You got to put yourself out there. And I know YouTube is not an easy place to be in. Number one, it's hateful. There's a lot of hateful comments. You got to have really thick skin to be on YouTube because there's a lot of people that want to dig into you and pull you down because of jealousy. That's really what it comes down to. But if you do the work and you stay consistent and you have a likable personality with somebody, you don't even have to have a likable personality. Look at MotorTube. The guy makes his living off of hate. So I'm just saying that you don't have to have a likable personality if you want to go that route. But if you do have a likable personality, it's probably going to be a lot easier for you to make sponsorship deals because people are going to want to work with you. They're going to see that you're somebody that people like, and that's good. That's great. But just consistency. If you can stay on YouTube for a year and stay consistent, you're probably going to have 10 to 20,000 subscribers simply by giving people something to watch. Number three is you're going to have to work for that company. You're going to have to give them a reason why they're going to want to work with you. So when a sponsor comes to you or you go to a sponsor, they're going to have a requirement checklist for you. You're going to have to either go to shows, you're going to have to rock their product for a year, you're going to have to tell them you know, why you are a good sponsor for them and what they will gain from working with you. And at that time, that's when number 1 and number 2 go together to go into number 3, because you're going to have both of those put in place before you ever get a sponsorship. And then they're going to ask you those questions, and you're going to be like, if you haven't done 1 and 2, you're going to be like, well, why do I don't want to sponsor you? Why would I? Honestly, your car's stock and you have no following. What's in it for me? Okay, so number 4. Number 4 ties in with 1, 2, and 3. Okay, number 4 would be knowing your vision for your car, knowing what route you want to go in, because you can't have 2 of the same sponsors. All right, say that you have a car or a truck or a boat, whatever it is, right? You can't have 2 of the same exhaust company or 2 different exhaust companies backing you. You just can't. You can't do that. Same thing with like a supercharger, okay? You can't have 2 different supercharger companies sponsoring you. That's not fair to them. You want to use only their products because you want to sell for them, right? That's how it works. So you have to pick your sponsors wisely. Like, I can't have 2 cars and be like, I'm gonna go with Vertini and I'm also gonna go with Rohana. No, I can't have 2 sponsors. I have both my cars having Rohana wheels on them right now because that's my sponsor company. That's my go-to. That's my dudes. So that's what I do. So number 4 is picking your sponsors wisely, because you're not going to be able to overlap sponsors unless your sponsorship deal is over and you just don't want to, rep for that company anymore. That's completely fine. If you do your year and you want to have another sponsorship company that's different than that one because something didn't work out or whatever, that's fine, but pick your sponsors wisely. Number 5, there are fake sponsorship companies out there that are trying to rip you off. Be very careful with sponsorship companies. Make sure that they are reputable and people know their brands, because there are companies out there that are willing to sponsor your car and pay for your entire build as long as you give them all your information. Don't do it. It's a scam. All right, guys, we've gotten 5 things out of the way. Now, you get a response. You've picked your company, you email them, you get a response back from them. It's rare. Let me tell you what, it is rare to get a response back from a company who is interested in you, especially if it's one of your top companies that you want to work for, okay? That's rare. So what you need to do is treat it like a job interview. Treat it like it's your baby, that you want this job, that it is something that you have worked for a very long time, because you probably have, right? So treat it as such. You need to make sure your punctuation, your spelling, your grammar is all on point in this email, because it could make or break your email. It could literally make Johnny here, what's up, Johnny? It could literally make Johnny get the sponsorship over you. So don't allow Johnny over here to get the sponsorship over you. Make sure your punctuation, your grammar, and everything is on check, and proofread it before you send it out. Make sure that all of your points and everything is down on that email before you send it. Make sure that you make yourself look like somebody who's going to be a great candidate for a sponsorship deal. And I want to tell you guys right now that if you are unsure, feel free to hit me in the DMs and let me know the sponsorship company that you're working with, and let me know the email that you're thinking of sending. You can email me if you want. I'll proofread it. I'll look it over. Doesn't matter to me, guys. I will help you guys out with getting sponsorships if that's what you guys truly want. DG Prods, hit me up right there. Let me know what you guys are working on. If the company's real, if it's a scam, whatever. If you're unsure, hit me up in the DMs, and I would love to be able to have a conversation with you guys. All right, guys, so let's say 3 or 4 days down the road, you wake up, you get out of bed, you brush your teeth, you go downstairs, you eat some breakfast, you check your emails, and bam, you got an email response from the company you've been working so long to get a sponsorship with, and they say, we want to bring you on board. What do you do now? Well, you've got a list of things that you need to accomplish. I'm sure that they sent you a list of 3 meets, 3 local meets, 3 car shows or whatever that you need to go to within a year. You need to promote their product like once a week or something like that, or once a month. Make a video about it, explaining it into detail, and let them know that you're a sponsor with the company. So get to work. Do what you got to do. You just got the sponsor. You're in. That's it. So the best thing is you got that over Johnny. Johnny didn't get it. You got it. Well, he might have got it. They might have given out other sponsors, but I mean, who knows? Johnny over here, whatever. We'll forget about Johnny. But you got the sponsor. Now that you got one sponsor, it's easier to get more sponsors, because on the checklist of things, when you're filling out for sponsorships, it asks if you have sponsors with other companies, and now you do. So they're going to take you more seriously. It opens a lot more doors for you. When you have one sponsor, you can get others. So go after those others now. And you know exactly what to do now. I've laid it out for you. You got the audience, you got the backing, you got the support, you know what you want, you got your vision, and you know what you're going for now. So guys, that's really it. And remember guys, don't hesitate to hit me up in the DMs if you ever need any help getting sponsors. With that being said guys, I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I hope you finish out the rest of your Sunday night. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy everybody, and look forward to updates on the A5. Take it easy everybody.